The Live Line, only on New Orleans Talk Network. Up next, stay tuned. Make sure you like, share, tag, and invite. We got the hottest music videos. We got some of the hottest trending topics. The Live Line, only on New Orleans Talk Network. The livest hip-hop show in the world. We live up next.
All we need you to do is what, Tiara C?
All I need you to do is go to the livelineapp.com.
That's right.
Submit your survey and boom.
That's right.
I might get your song played on the radio station. Hey.
Yeah, it's a straight vibe. We are broadcasting the Big Easy Way on the livelineapp.com. We are the pulse of hip hop, R&B, and bounce in the 504. So check us out on the livelineapp.com, and you make sure you hit us up on our show to let us know how we doing. Every Tuesday night, it's the Live Line TV, 8 p.m.
All right, let's go.
Listen, I'm that boy Fred. Listen, you can also find me on Twitter at @BFredJones. You can also find me on IG at _BFredJones. For more exclusive content, subscribe to all our social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. You can also find FanView Live on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Stitcher.
Yo, what's up? It's BankBoy Resight. It's about that time. Y'all get in here. Y'all make sure y'all send us y'all music. You heard me? The link in the description is right here. All you gotta do is hit that link. Send us your music, man. We're gonna get you all of it locked in with the Live Line. You won't make it on that playlist, you gotta hit us up. We're gonna talk about your music, let you know if it's a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Is you hot or is you not? It's the Live Line, baby.
Yeah. We just come to ball. We just come to ball, party, and have fun. We just come to ball, party, and have fun. Roll up, take shots, baby, let's have fun. We just come to ball, party, and have fun. We just come to ball, party, and have fun.
All live. You heard me on the live platform in the NOLA, the Live Line TV and radio. Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode. This is episode 7 of season 10. 10 seasons.
Yes, 10.
We're going to be doing the tricentennial soon, you heard me? Hey, what's up? This the homie BankBoy Resight.
And your girl Tiara C.
And we are live once again. It's Tuesday night, and we are back in the building, man. We got another great show planned for y'all today. We got some interesting topics for tonight.
Man, what?
we got some brand new music for y'all as always. If you want to discover new music in the NOLA, this is your platform for you right here on the Live Line, you heard me?
Yes.
And we got some hot topics for y'all going down, you know what I'm saying? What's happening, TC?
Man, what's going on, man?
I'm cooling, you know what I'm saying? I'm just enjoying this beautiful, unpredictable weather we got around here.
Hey, right. It's definitely unpredictable.
Yes. Turn the music down, Mike. Let's get the music turned down a little bit for sure. So let's get this show started, you know what I'm saying?
Yay.
Tiara.
Yay.
So we got the question of the night, right?
Oh, yeah, we do.
You know what I'm saying? Our producer, he wrote it out. Y'all might read it on the YouTube a little bit different, but I just can't. I was like, okay, I love this question of the night, but we're going to have to change it just a little bit of this question of the night. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just one word. You know what I'm saying? And is a man's happiness in a relationship tied to how he feels about his finances, his career, and accomplishments? You heard me? And I think we may have it worded a little bit different. And that we can have a little bit for discussion. You know what I'm saying? Is a woman's, vice versa. Or is a woman's happiness tied to what a man's finances, career, and personal goals?
I can't wait till we get to that. Y'all know
You
I got
know
a
what I'm
mouthful.
saying?
I have a mouthful.
So, you know, that's something really. Shout out to Dr. Rob, you know what I'm
Yes.
saying? We want to
Shout
give a
out,
huge
baby.
shout out, Man Conversation Mondays, if y'all tuned in last night. Shout out to T Black, you heard, man. big
I'm gonna have to
conversation
pay a
about what
visit.
women want.
I was loving that last night.
Yeah. You heard me. They kind of Dr. Rob caught me off guard with some stuff a little bit. He hit me with some trick questions, and we kind of laughed about it before the show. My questions was totally, my answers to this question was totally different. I felt like a real guest, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hold up.
You sure always feel like a real guest.
Yeah, but I really, I really did feel like a real guest, like catching me off guard with these questions, man. You hear me? Like, and I was just going different places, like, you know what I'm saying? But the question of last night's show was, what a woman wants from a man. And I just went to going in about what everybody should want from everybody. You know what I'm saying? But it was a fun conversation me, Rob, and T Black had, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kind of open up discussion for this, we were talking about it, and I was like, yo, this is a real topic that we should have on the show. You know what I'm saying? So y'all let us know. Me and TC, we going to get y'all opinions, you know what I'm saying?
From a woman's perspective.
And from a man's perspective. And again, that question is, two ways, vice versa, should a woman or a man in a relationship really be, huh? Yeah, we about to get to it, you heard me? Should a woman or, or a man?
Yeah, so is a woman's happiness or a man happiness in a relationship really tied to how a man feels about his finances, career and accomplishment.
So it brings back down to the man. You know what I'm saying? Is this tied to a man's, all of this stuff? And the reason why we came up with this is because we found a video on YouTube that we had to share with y'all. And it's this lady right here. Let's play the video right quick and we'll get right back.
All right, there you go.
Remember, whenever you meet a guy, the first thing that you want to make sure that's in check: finances, career, accomplishments. Very, very important. If you want to have a healthy relationship, it is very important that those three things are in check when you meet a guy. Because one thing, a man is a very unhappy man if his money is not right, if his career goals are not right, and if his accomplishments are not right. Remember, a man's ego is about what he has accomplished in life, how much money he has in the bank. So if he does not have those three items in check, I can almost assure you, you're going to get a very unhappy man, which is going to take all of his frustrations and emotions out on you, which is going to cause you to be very, very miserable. So with that being said, when you meet a guy, make sure finances, career, accomplishments are in check, because then you have a stable man. Because if you don't have those things in check, it's a wrap. You got a man out.
Believe that, y'all.
Well.
You saw the snap?
Well.
Did you?
Well.
See, you heard that snap?
Yeah, well.
You had me leaning and rocking with it. You hear me? I'm like, hold up, time out. I had to play that 3-4 times. I had to listen to what she said 3-4 times.
I mean, I could, because I know I have read some of the comments, and I get it what point of view she's coming from, but I don't think everybody actually heard it from that point of view.
It's from a tedious perspective.
Yeah, it is.
It's like it's from a relative. It's like one of you. It felt like one of my aunties telling one of my cousins something, and I just got to get off into it. You know what I'm saying? We want y'all to let us know how y'all feel about it. Leave y'all comments in the comment section below. Me and TC, she gonna give y'all a woman's perspective of this and how women should deal with this. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna give y'all a man's perspective of it on how men should deal with it. You know what I'm saying? But before we do that, we got to get into our live line approved song of the day.
Got to.
You heard me? Which is Lady Dahlia, Can't Believe. You heard me? Shout out to Lady Dahlia. Been doing it for 10 summers in a row. Most consistent female artist in the NOLA.
Yes.
And I'm not saying that just to be saying it. It's true. All facts. Believe that. So shout out to Lady Dahlia. We be right back to answer the question of the day. We still got T.I. in the news. You heard, man?
Whoa.
We got the throwback song of the day. You feel me? We gonna look, for the first time we gonna be talking about this OG murder situation on the live line. You heard me? We gotta discuss. Fuck it. Come on down to the podium, OG murder. We gotta talk about this shit, dog. And we still got the live line. Make sure you heard me. But first, let's do Lady Dahlia. We'll be right back with the question of the day. It's the live line. You believe that?
All right, there you go.
Really was right time, right or wrong was by your side. Overlooked all the lies.
professor. The truth, I'm really in pressure. You made me feel so much lesser. Dang it, baby, would have done anything to be a lady. Mind racing, my thoughts driving me crazy. Feeling cloudy and hazy. All this is what you would make me. Was it real? Was you faking? Will I love again, maybe? I really was right to die. Right or wrong was by your side. Overlooked all the lies. It was killing me inside. Can't believe that you would leave. Can't believe what you achieved. Can't believe you hurting me. Can't believe I can't believe. Really was right to die. Right or wrong was by your side. Overlooked all the lies. It was killing me inside. Can't believe that you would leave. Can't believe what you achieved. Can't believe you hurting me. Can't believe I can't believe. Stuck by you, shit, I was stuck to you. And with all of my trust in you, invested love and time in you. And I wasn't blinded for who I knew. All the beatings and cheating, dumb bitch was itching and tweaking. Well, I was badly mistreated. Jealousy turned you to a demon. Abuse of color and reason. No explanation, you're leaving. Back to the gut wasn't breathing. Real life, you don't know the meaning. Just for your love, I was fiending. This flow late night, I'm up thinking why you out sneaking and grieving. Really was right to die. Right or wrong was by your side. Overlooked all the lies. It was killing me inside. Can't believe that you would leave. Can't believe what you achieved. Really was right to die. Right or wrong was by your side. Overlooked all the lies. It was killing me inside. Can't believe that you would leave. Can't believe what you achieved. Can't believe you hurting me. Can't believe I can't believe.
It's your girl, Lady Dahlia, on New Orleans Talk Network.
Whoa. Welcome back to the Live Line TV and Radio, episode 7, you know what I'm saying? I see the thing, you know what I'm saying? We discussing relationship goals on the show tonight. You hear me and Tiara C. You feel me? We got T.I. coming up later on in the show. We gotta talk about T.I. You feel me? We got a surprise throwback song for y'all coming up after this segment, but first we gotta get to the question of the day.
Yeah.
You hear me? Let's not play behind the question of the day because it's serious. You hear me? It's a good question. It's about relationship goals, and is a woman or a man happiness in a relationship tied to how a man feels about his finances, career, and accomplishments? You know, we just saw the video right before the video of TD. What's that? I can't remember her name. I want to Google. What's the 18 name on Family Matters? She looked just like her. That lady looked just like Shaka Khan. She just remind me of that soulful mama in the family, you know what I'm saying? And she could get all the girls in line real quick. Like she's just got all the wisdom as a woman.
Too.
And but you know, she not the most wisest because you got a grandma who gave her all the fucking game. You know what I'm saying? Big mama. She got a lot of game with Big Mama. And she looked like she could whoop it up in the kitchen. I can't remember her name, but my producer, he'll supply us with a name and we'll be able to get back to that name before we finish with the question of the day. But should it be ladies first? You know what I'm saying? Or should the guys talk about it first?
Well, I mean,
you want to get your point first?
Woman's.
Okay, so you want to go first?
Yeah, I go first.
Well, tell me how you feel about all this, Tiara, because what you say about it.
I mean, based on what the question is a woman's happiness in a relationship really tied to how a man feels about his finances, career, and accomplishments.
Right.
I would say no, simply because as a woman, you should be happy already just by yourself. And then your significant other, your man's happiness or whatever he contributes to your happiness is just an enhancement of your happiness. But like from what she was talking about, I got it from a standpoint to where like she was really giving wisdom, like, ladies, before you jump into anything, see if this man is he's on point, but not literally necessarily on point. See how his his finances are, his career goals are, if he's his accomplishments, because like there are a lot of men who are not happy where they are financially, for as a career, for as their accomplishments and stuff like that, and it does weigh a lot on a man. I mean, outside of the ordinary things that a man weighs on their shoulders and stuff like that. So from her standpoint, from that wisdom that she was putting out into the world, how I took it I think it's facts. Like that was just wisdom. Like you should see where, this man, where he is mentally, physically, spiritually, because the way how he feel is gonna affect you, because y'all are in a relationship. Maybe you may be doing better than him, or not better than him, but you may be wiser than him on maintaining finances, having a healthy financial budget or whatever, and he is just that's not his thing. He's not there yet, but he want to be there yet. And then I think that, and like I said, it's just my opinion, then I think that it depends on the maturity level of that man, because some men, let's be honest, some men are jealous and envious of women, especially their significant other. They get jealous, they get envious or whatever like that, which causes them to lash out and to just pick fights or whatever like that, because they don't want to come out and say, hey, I'm jealous or I'm envious of you because you doing this, that, and the other. You going for your dreams and goals, and that's, it may be similar to what her goals is. It may just be her putting forth, her foot and not settling for whatever to get to her goal, and him feeling like he has to do, he has to be mediocre and not move because he is the man in the relationship, and he has to be the provider and make all these sacrifices of blase. So it's coming from different angles. But back to the question, no, I do not believe a woman's happiness is tied to a man's accomplishments, his career, or his finances. But as far as with Titi, her wisdom was coming from as well, like
Auntie Rachel,
yeah. As far as where she was coming from with that, like it is, and not just for a woman to see how his financial, his accomplishments and stuff, if he's comfortable with that, but on the flip side as well, I feel like a man needs to know if his lady or his girl or his woman or whatever is she's comfortable where she is, or if she's satisfied where she is, because as a woman as well, we get jealous, we get envious, because either we're not putting forth the effort to accomplish our goals, or we don't know how to put forth the effort to accomplish our goals, or whatever. So it depends on the person, it depends on the view, it depends on the maturity of the people that's involved. Boom.
And like you said, and kind of like stole a little bit of my thunder there. You heard me? Not saying that you knew I was gonna say that, but that's how I feel too. You know what I'm saying? Like it definitely depends on the individuals and how I break down with the goals and stuff. But I really think that women should be very, involved consistently with men in early in dating with these type of things.
That should be,
like these ought to be topics of discussions.
Like the first few conversations.
Allow this man to express himself and let him have the flow and talk about all his dreams and shit right quick while y'all sharing drinks early in dating, because that's stuff that's vital. You need to understand that a person has a lot to lose in life. You know what I'm saying? And the easiest way to find out if a person has what a person has to lose is look at their plans in life. You know what I'm saying? Look at where they're trying to go. And if being married, being in a relationship includes those plans, because if a man, listen, I'm a firm and believe in telling women, a man not gonna buy into nothing that's a part of his plans, and women got to convince the man that it's his plan. It's simple. Convince him it's his plan. Get good at that shit. You know what I'm saying? And eventually he gonna come around. You know what I'm saying?
Like his lady, his woman has to be supportive.
Right, but what she's saying is like early. That's a little bit deeper. Like after y'all pass, that part of. And what I meant about that is once he tells you all this stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like keep reinforcing it through what his eyes is. You know what I'm saying? What he sees, not what you see as a woman. You know what I'm saying? If I'm telling you I want to be, let's just say a head football coach, right? But I'm starting off at a college. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard to become a head football coach at a college, but you got to work your way up the rankings. Don't tell me how to get there. That's what I meant. That's as an analogy. Don't tell me how to get there, but always reinforce that. Remember, you said that's what you wanted to do. So don't quit now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to find a way to do it. And I think most men appreciate that, but I'm a little bit off a topic. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the happiness of it, you feel me? Women need to learn how to have these discussions with men early in dating. You know what I'm saying? I totally agree with it on that part right there. Like,
I think it's
I don't think it's for every man.
Need to learn how to do that.
Well, right. Men, but you know, it depends on what kind of man you are, TC. When you want to hold a woman to the fire on her career commitments, you know what I'm saying? It generally, men are held to the fire because in the natural order of shit, you know, we supposed to be the breadwinners. We supposed to be the ones that's bringing it home. Now, in today's world, you know, that may not be the case in everybody's relationship. Most women have jobs. But women get pregnant. They have to have more downtime than men. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes things fall on your lap. Certain shit gonna fall on your lap that don't fall on our lap. You know what I'm saying? So in a relationship, especially when you got kids, it's kind of a little bit different, you know. But when you dating and you trying to get to that part of a relationship, it's very important the woman knows the man's plans and what the hell is going on with him. And it's very important to know when a man is trying to deceive you or when he have realistic goals in life. That's all I'm saying.
True.
Ladies, you know, like y'all, you know, take that with a grain of salt. It came off straight at all men. She had a 100 million round clip, and she shot all black men down, including white men and Hispanic men and Chinese men too. She hit all of us like rah. But that's the truth in some ways. But you can't base that on every situation. That advice, you can't look at that advice and be like, oh, I'm gonna treat every dude like this. No, every dude that you first meet and you start to say, okay, we gaining grounds, don't be afraid to run that man off, ladies.
See, what I normally say is, and not just say, I do. Man, my mom said this my entire life, and she still says it. Words speak, but actions scream. And so that's the thing with me. And this is with not just a man, but with anybody. You could tell me one thing. Okay, you could tell me, but I'm really going to be paying attention to your moves, to your actions. You say this, show it. You say you want me as your lady, you want me to be your girlfriend, show it. You saying, oh, listen, I'm gonna just put it on the table. I'm not a crock-pot woman.
Ooh.
Now, what is a crock-pot woman? What is a crock-pot woman? A crock-pot woman is a woman who allows a man or whomever she with to, I want to say, tolerate her, like just do the bare minimum, like just satisfy you, whatever it may be, just to keep you there, and just to keep you, hey, what you doing, but he not texting back, or the only time you call him is, the only time you hear from him is if you call him. He don't ever call you first, blase, see how your day is going. But he always, you know, when he sees that you always, I guess they call it nagging, that you always picking at something like, why you don't do this, and then they go ahead on and do it, then they just stop. That's a crock pot. You allow him to put you in a crock pot simply because what do you do with a crock pot?
You put him in a crock pot, you set it, and you let it cook.
And you let it cook. But when you letting it cook slow, you walking away and you're doing other things that is more important to you, right? Other things that's more important to you, right?
Yeah, you're gonna go run to the stove.
Then you come back and you check on it. You see if it's all right. That's what you're allowing him to do. Flip side too. They got some women that put men in a crock pot.
A nice little piece of rump roast in the crock pot.
Right. You let them come back. For real.
You hear me?
Yeah. You let them come back.
Some of that ham hocks in the crock pot.
They check on you. And then if you need some attention, a little attention, they gonna give you that little attention that you're asking for, or that they think you need.
I got a big old ham in the crock pot. Honey ham too.
You know,
Come on now.
And they cover your back up, whether they have to, turn your temperature down or turn it up just for that little bit.
Come back. Let me drizzle some glaze on it.
I'm just saying.
You heard me?
Like,
let me
get this term, this crock pot term to my brother Zoe. Because he always told me, don't ever allow nobody to put you in a crock pot.
With a thick top. Crock pot with a big old heavy top.
Right. So my response to that, I said, well, honey, I ain't no crock pot woman, but I'm definitely a cast iron skillet woman.
Say that,
why?
man.
You have to know how to operate a cast iron skillet.
You got to know what you're doing.
Even the maintenance on a cast iron skillet, bro. A cast iron skillet, it has steps to. You just can't make no dishwater and just wash a cast iron skillet. Absolutely not. It'll go. No, you will ruin it. Even with cooking in a cast iron skillet or pot or whatever like that. It's an art tool. You can't leave it.
Right.
You can't leave the food right.
Nope.
You gotta pay close attention to
you gotta stir. You gotta make sure you got a level heat system.
Yes.
Y'all out here playing with the flat top stoves and trying to do a cast iron skillet. It's not working. It's not gonna work.
Right, it's not gonna work. You gonna mess up your food.
You feel me?
But am I relating to kitchen appliances? Yes, I am.
But see, the cast iron came first. When they first started cooking, they was cooking in cast iron. So it's you're a more traditional woman, right?
Yeah,
that's
I
a more
am.
traditional way of preparing, what men love. They say the quickest way to a man's heart is what? To his stomach. You know what I'm saying? You cook it with a cast iron pot and you whipping it up with a cast iron pot
you go cook.
instead of microwaving it and putting it in the toaster oven.
Oh wait,
you
hold up. You
got
said
a
microwave.
cast iron in your kitchen. You got a big cast iron. You talking about that little baby cast? You got a cast iron. Look,
that cast iron heavy. You need 2 hands to handle them.
You ever seen your grandpa get hit with a cast iron skillet?
Oh, he
your
ain't getting
grandma?
back up.
You heard me? That was a scar he had for the rest of his life. He ain't never got rid of that scar. Your grandpa had that scar across his eye, over that eye right there. It come from a cast iron skillet.
Yes.
And they're the most expensive pieces of his kitchen equipment in the store today.
Yeah.
Straight up, if you go get a good one, you spending a pretty, you
spending a pretty penny, honey.
And you got to take better. It's not it's not what they call it. It's not dish machine.
It's not
washable.
dishwasher safe.
It's not dishwasher safe.
No, it's not.
You
You would mess up. You would mess it up.
I feel your analogy I feel where you're coming from with that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all in these microwave relationships, you know what I'm saying? You just gonna press a button and let it turn around in circles and open up the door and it go bing. Sometimes you gotta stand there and watch that food cook. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stand there and monitor it.
It's
you
a
gotta
process.
taste it. To make sure, you ain't burning it.
Patience.
You know what I'm saying? And everybody ain't for that. Everybody ain't down with that. So that analogy being compared to women, knowing they work. And if you understand your work, you're not going to let nobody put you in the crock pot. You feel me? You're going to let them say, look.
Female.
Yeah, I need you to be able to, handle this cast iron. If you can't handle this cast iron skillet, ain't no rump roast for you. It's point blank period. You can't get none of the honey glaze.
Nah, you can't. You can't get none of that good.
You can't. You're not gonna be pulling the chicken wing off. No dark meat, no none of that.
Baby, you gonna burn the food. You gonna ruin the food.
Now you can go get you some leftovers. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, so we won't know what we appreciate everybody because we got to get to the and we're gonna have to come back to this on the second part of this because I think I have a little bit more to say about the finances and career side of this and the pride side because she really touched our pride. We gotta get to the throwback song today, you know what I'm saying? And we still got T.I. news. We gotta get to the T.I. news. You heard me? And also, like I said, man, Nola, it's time for us to really start having real dialogue about what the hell is going on out here in these streets in this world.
Oh my
no
God.
shade, no cap. It's all true. We ain't Joseph bad, but it's time to say what the fuck is going on. So y'all gonna hear the live line perspective. We gonna have to give our commentary. So we got OG Bird, 7 Wall Shorty, coming up in this show. But first, we got to get to the throwback song today. That's the Choppa style.
Yes.
This is the original version.
The original
The
Choppa
original
style.
Choppa style. When the boy had the baby bands, you heard,
Yeah.
man. This back when the Donkey Boys was still lightweight rocking, you understand me? Shout out to Baby Boy, the Prince, my brother from
Yes.
another, you know what I'm saying? We about to get to the throwback song of the day. We going to rack up the question of the day when we get back. So we get off into this other topic. You understand? It's the Live Line TV radio.
Hey.
I'm at BankBoy Resight.
And your girl Tiara C.
Believe that, boo.
All right, there you
Dynamic.
go.
Now I don't mean to sound rude, baby, it hurts or nothing. I want a slim, fine woman who is working with something, working with something. Baby girl, don't hurt me with nothing. If you an independent woman, that mean you working with something. I want a big, fine woman with some pop with her. She ain't got a lot of class, but she get pop with her. Now I came here to get it bucked for you, girl. Shake down if you wanna wobble up, bang it up, or toot it up, or don't stop. Won't you bend that thing over now? Pop it like it's hot. Put your head up to your leg and touch your toes, cross your booty up and down. Ooh, girl, there you go. Want to walk like a model? If you were independent woman, maybe I'm a holler. You got your hair fixed nice with your clothes tight. You wanna shake it like a dog and do it all night. Now assume the position and get it right. Put your hands in the air. Want to make it, you can find a job. You know what I'm about? I wanna see you turn around and stick your booty out. Your booty out. Choppa style, chop, chop, choppa style, choppa style, chop, chop. She won't chop, chop. She won't chop, chop. She love chop, chop. She love chop, chop. Who they want? Choppa style, chop, chop, choppa style, choppa style, chop, chop. She won't chop, chop. She love chop, chop. She won't chop, chop. She love chop, chop. If you are independent,
Hold up, Choppa. You only down for them independent women. What about the independent players? The ones holding that block down, riding on dub deuces? Show 'em what you got.
if you are independent player, holler. If you ride no dogs, holler. If you hate your baby mama, holler. 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 If you an independent woman, holler. If you hate your baby daddy, holler. If you keep your hair fixed, holler. 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 Come on. Want to walk with it. Walk it, walk with it. Walk it, walk with it. Walk it, walk with it. Take the shake 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 with it. Now we got a brand new dance and it just won't stop. Put your hands in the air and do the Choppa rock. They go Choppa rock, rock. Choppa rock, rock. Choppa rock. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? West Bank, where you at? Let me get a hand clap. ATL, where you at? And I get a hand clap. Houston, where you at? And I get a hand clap. Miami, where you at? And I get a hand clap. Chi-Town, where you at? Let me get a hand clap. Detroit, where you at? Let me get a hand clap. Mississippi, where you at? Let me get a hand clap. New Orleans, where you at? Let me get a hand clap. Choppa style, chop, chop, choppa style, choppa style, chop, chop. She won't chop, chop. She won't chop, chop. She won't chop, chop. She love chop, chop. Who she want? Choppa style, chop, chop, choppa style, choppa style, chop, chop. She won't chop, chop. She love chop, chop. She love chop, lady. Where your head go at when you want it from the back? Toot that thing up. She like it like that. Where my fellas go at when they hit it from the back? Smack that thing up. She like it like that. Want to wobble, move that. Show me how you do that, girl. You are booyah, make me holler. Booyah, wobble, move that. Show me how you do that, girl. You are booyah, make me holler. Booyah, wobble for me. Come on, won't you back it up for me? Come on, I want you wobble for me. Come on, 'cause you know what Choppa want.
Hey, yo, this your boy Mr. Mina, represent one half of the group Partners in Crime. And right now you watching the live line on New Orleans Talk Network. You already know how it go down. Y'all make sure y'all stay in tune. PNC, baby, we're in the building. You heard?
Whoa. I want you wobble for me. Come on. I want you back it up for me. Come on. Man, shout out to Choppa,
Where you at?
dawg.
Let me
That
get a
just
hand
brought
clap.
me
Night
back
walk. Where you
to
at? Let me get a hand clap.
before Bell Promenade Mall closed. I think the Swagmans in the back of Algiers was still open. Oh man, the West Bank used to be popping. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
like for real, that when the Platinum Club was
from
open.
The East Bank, you heard me?
You understand? The Platinum Club was popping with the bowling alley on Manhattan, dog. Like that video we had to play that, man. Man, shout out to everybody who was in that video, you know what I'm saying? I know some of y'all still go back in that video and be like, man, I look young as a motherfucker. You heard me? Let's just wrap up the question of the day real quick, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Is a woman or a man's happiness in the relationship tied to how the man feel about his financial career and accomplishments? And let me say this to the fellas. I talked to the ladies earlier, and let me talk to the fellas. Fellas, we got a mental complex. We got a mental block or something, because at the end of the day, I feel like there's some truth there, you know what I'm saying? Like when our shit not together, we don't really want to be bothered like that. Maybe we saving the females from us, or we saving ourselves from ourselves, but not trying to make a commitment while we at our lowest point. We fall off in the relationship. So, you know, everybody get mad when they broke. When you're paid, you got buku places to go, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that don't mean that woman gonna automatically change up on you because I know the insecurities are there, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit here and say as a man myself, I didn't feel those insecurities. I have, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes we may be making more out that than that's there for that woman that's there with us, you know what I'm saying? And maybe we should give her the chance to, you know, go through that with you. You know what I'm saying? So maybe y'all might come out on the other end a little bit stronger, and we don't need to be so, you know, upset with her when she lays up there and say, well, you know, you didn't do this. Why you didn't do this? This didn't happen the way you said it was going to happen. So when it's going to happen, you know what I'm saying? When she get to applying pressure, you know, just take it like a man. Either pressure gonna bust pipes and make diamonds. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So you know, handle it like a man. I know we got the little thing. Sometimes when you say man up today, the niggas say, people, how what that's supposed to mean? That's overrated, man up. I got emotion and feelings too. Yeah, but still, like, you know, what I was telling you earlier, women bodies are able to transform. Their minds are able to transform too.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes a man body can't transform. You feel me? So we got to make our minds transform. You feel me? It's a little bit easier for women to adapt in these situations than men are able to. And what I mean about that is, I know I'm explaining myself a little bit too much. I'm gonna move on, but because people be like, "What the hell you mean about that?" A woman isn't expected to be the breadwinner, even though she has the capability of being a breadwinner. Let me just put it that way.
Mm-hmm.
We don't expect y'all as men to be the breadwinners, even though y'all are in position and have the capability of doing that. We always feel like it's on us to be the breadwinner. No matter how much money you making, we feel like it's on us to be the breadwinner. You know what I'm saying? So that's for the majority of men. Now, yeah, we do conform. We do say my wife make more money than me, so it's what it is. But you know, if push come to shove, most men gonna tell their wives stay home while I work. You follow where I'm going with that?
Mm-hmm.
Look, you stay home, I'ma work.
Yeah.
If push came to shove. Versus, well, you go to work, baby, and I'ma stay home. Most men will be looking at you like, dog, what you doing? Come out here with us. If we go on the wall, you don't send your wife. You know, so that's just the laws of being a human being. If we go on the wall, you don't send your wife. Men go to war. Women in churn go up in the mountains. You know what I'm saying? While we do man shit. So as long as that element exists, and there's not a planet that's just strictly women, like a planet of women.
Men are from Mars, women are from Venus.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's gonna be that way. You know what I'm saying? So it's on us as men to kind of be submissive when women are demanding that information. You know, and if you can't handle a woman asking you what your goals are in life, now ladies, don't be mean about it. Don't be trying to beat a nigga down. You know what I'm saying?
But with
Punish a nigga.
that very same, I mean, I'm just backing off of that, of what you just said. At the same time, we as women have to make our significant other or whoever we're courting or dating, make them feel comfortable enough to give that type of information. Because let's be real, men have a guard up, a real thick guard, a real thick guard up, and so they have to be real comfortable with you in
Y'all
order
see this guard I got up?
No, for real, like for real. In order for a man to just like, you know, be vulnerable, just a little, like 1% vulnerable, you know, with a woman that he just met or whatever like that, you have to make him feel comfortable. Now, it may not happen on the first day, it may not happen on the second day, but that's why you need to spend time together. You need to talk to each other often to make each other, and that's just on both sides, to make each other feel comfortable enough to where, hey, okay, I want to share this with you. I want you to know this about me and stuff like that. Like, because us women, we have a thick, I know for me, I have a real thick guard up. And
but once it comes down,
like you know, you make me feel comfortable enough.
Right.
I mean, outside of
you're a woman.
I mean,
you're supposed to be a woman.
Yeah, but
you may have this wall of protection up, and rightfully so. You're supposed to, and it's a barrier between your love and the world. Supposed to protect that. So when somebody penetrates that, they in trouble
it's hard to pin this wall of steel.
But that's what I'm saying. The harder it is to get through, the more vulnerable a space it is behind that wall. So I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying, you know, most women are like that, especially when relationships haven't worked. Mm-hmm. Men are like that too. But see, men, we date different than women. We a little bit different. Like,
and then it goes off of y'all intentions too, because y'all
all of our intentions. I never met a man or heard none of my partners say, I want to marry this woman without having sex with her.
No, the first intention is to tap that ass, right?
That's always the first intention. Now, some of my partners, or some men may say, well, I wanted to get to know her first. But still, that was an intention. I wanted to get to know her first. You're fooling yourself, Brown.
Right.
You procrastinating. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Maybe you know she wants you, thus, therefore, you're going to slow your roll because you know she wants you like that. If she didn't want you like that, you'll speed up your pace. You hear me? So don't stop fooling yourselves. You hear me? So, yeah, we hope y'all enjoyed that conversation about that. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to TD, you feel me?
Hey.
Tiara, you gave some great points right there to the ladies. Fellas, I hope y'all always keeping it real when we having these conversations. You know, just be as truthful as you can to these women and ladies.
Vice versa, for real.
When the man, all that vice versa. When a man tell you he not trying to be in a relationship, because see, a woman to tell you, I ain't trying to be in a relationship, and you'll penetrate that wall like Tiara talking about, and all of a sudden her ass in a relationship. You heard me? Because we do that as men.
All of a sudden, you gotta come out. Me, I'm old school. But I'm traditional. You gotta come. Look, I want you to be my girl. You want to be my girl? I
penetrated your walls. I done broke all this shit down, and now I got you vulnerable. This is where I have to put my brothers in check. Right here. Don't break that woman walls down and expose her vulnerability if you're not serious about being with her. Straight up, you know, we got to start calling that shit out, fellas. Like, for real. You won't spend all this time with this woman. You won't tell her all the things she needs to hear. And then she say to herself, okay, she's convinced you may have some potential in this relationship or in a relationship. And then all of a sudden those walls come down. You know what I'm saying? And now she in a vulnerable space. And if you don't stay there with her, you're going to leave her by herself. And we got to keep that shit in mind, fellas. Like, for real, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we got the shit bad. Like, you did all that shit to leave her by herself. Now, when you put that wall back up, you're gonna build it bigger, and better, thicker, and stronger. And then it's just gonna be harder for the next man.
But you know what though? You know it's so easy. If you want the nookie, all you gotta say is like, for real, bro. You know,
Don't tell him. Don't tell him.
I'm just saying. If you want that, be like, for real, this is what I want, because you never know. Like, females just want screw too.
Because we gotta have a part 2, TC. Because we gotta cover relationships.
They ain't gotta go through all that.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm warning y'all, stop that, because y'all gotta stop that, because when you put that wall back up, that wall gotta be bigger. And you know what? How you said it? What you told me earlier? You gave me something. You said a good quote earlier. Actions, you say
words speak but actions scream.
Yes, that part right there. What you said right there.
Words speak but actions scream.
So guess what? Y'all gotta learn how to put the fellas through that obstacle. Yep. If this an obstacle,
stop being crock pots.
Stop being crock pots and be a cast iron skillet, baby. He got to stand there and watch that meal get cooked. And if he walk off, guess what?
He didn't. You sure?
That's gonna be somebody else's meal. You can't leave it wet like that.
He gonna burn that meal. He gonna burn that meal, and that's all right, because that cast iron skillet gonna get cleaned and processed and healed and stuff like that. And then somebody else is gonna come along and know how to cook that meal properly in that cast iron skillet. You heard me? And everybody gonna eat, and he's gonna be healthy.
Don't get busted in the head with that cast iron. Don't be grandpa with that scar upside your fucking head. Cause you gonna grow old with that bitch. Believe that, you heard me? They making shit to get rid of scars better these days. The surgeons are getting better, but you're gonna be cut for real. So let's move on. I really wanted to talk about this. We could have did a whole show on that, just like, but we gotta wrap this show up, right? We gotta wrap episode 7 of season 10 up. Like, we losing track of seasons around this motherfucker. To all you newbies out there. You heard me? T.I. is in the news for all the wrong reasons. He's going viral for all the fucking wrong reasons. You heard me? What is up with Tip, T? See, like, what's up with Tip? Did you see this shit? Have you saw this shit?
You talking about the when he did stand up?
Yes.
When he did stand up.
Yeah. He better sit the fuck down.
Listen.
Expeditiously.
He tried, but that's not his ministry. That's not his ministry.
Mike got a video, y'all.
I never found him to be funny.
Okay, this what happened. They're gonna play the clip, right? We on our way to disaster. Let's go down disaster lane real quick. Let's play the clip.
But the good thing about having sons so early, now they at a point in their life where they asking me for relationship advice. My son asked me shit like, Dad, how do I know if she's the one? Nigga, I don't motherfucking know. I tell you what you do. You treat her like a lady, be a gentleman, take her out, keep her hydrated. Wait until that absolute moment where she has to, number one. And what you do is, you drive up to a nice fancy gas station and tell her this the gas station with heated seats in it. You let her get out, you go in that goddamn gas station. If she come back out that goddamn gas station and say them seats wasn't heated, that's not the motherfucking one she sat on that gas station toilet seat. That bitch is for the streets. I'm telling you now. Any respectable woman in this motherfucker know you go to a public restroom, you cop that awkward motherfucking spot, and you got there pull your pants down, not past your knees, don't want to touch the pissy floor. If she don't do that, don't you bring that bitch home. Now, I will say, it's always the motherfucker with a bad back tooth got something to say, smell like a dead body in his mouth when he opened it. I will tell you that. Hey, listen, man, you ain't been here. Gentrification just started about 8 years ago. You just got here. I ain't gonna allow this from you. All my niggas I'll take it from. You, sir, I will not allow it. I will not allow it.
Fight back.
I tell you what you do. Envy. I know, I got an advantage.
Do some songs. Start rapping.
I have an advantage, nigga.
Down on the corner house like a lighthouse. Like a lighthouse, like a lighthouse.
But the good...
Park the motherfucking train. Because you see, what we have here is the motherfucking failure to communicate. See, you, sir, is the gentrification of the motherfucking divide and multiply. And then we got genocide. And you, sir, I'm not going to be taking that from. Because you see, back when we had the civil rights movement, we didn't see you there. What the fuck going on, Tip?
That's not his ministry. I mean,
somebody better pray for him and sit the hell down.
Motivational speaker. Oh yeah, I think he could do that. But
yeah, he can motivate the motherfucking crowd.
But
see what we have here is we about to get down the highway expeditiously. We need everybody to move to a cordial spot where we invited you all.
Listen, you know when you watch American Idol, and you got this person on there who good and doggone well, they people know they can't sing, but they just buck them up to go, to the American Idol and stuff like that, right? See how people don't love him, cause they would have told him, say baby. Tamika, Tiny should have been like, say, nah, baby, that's not you, baby. That's not you. I mean, from what I saw, and then that wasn't his first stand up that I saw. From what I have seen through a couple videos of him doing stand up, he gives advice. He doesn't make it funny. Now he could have turned that into a very funny moment. He could have been like, yeah, daddy, my son said, man, I took her to the, took her out. We had a good time, and she had a pee or whatever like that. And I just went to a gas station and told her, hey, they got heated seats, man. They got heated seats. And then she came back out and say that. She came back out and say, them seats wasn't heated. He could have twisted it up or whatever like that, made it funny. But that right there, you were just giving advice, man. That you were just telling us, like.
First of all, Tip, let me say this.
You gotta make it funny.
That's a horrible joke. Listen, I really don't know.
He wrote his own.
What it's like for a woman to go peeing in the bathroom, but that probably ain't got shit to do with a date. You hear me? If she said the seats wasn't heated, the bitch probably was a cold bathroom stall.
But wait, it came from him saying his sons asking him about relationship advice and said, Daddy, how do I know if she the one? And then he was like, you take her out, and then when she get full, keep her hydrated. When she get full, whatever, she gotta, evidently you gotta pee when you get lit. You take her to
a public bathroom.
Public bathroom. First of all, don't do that.
Bathroom.
Don't do that. Don't do that. No, don't take her to no public store. No, wherever y'all were. And it had to be nice. Wherever y'all were, you walk her to the restroom. You stand on the outside until she comes out.
If that bitch got out of the gas station to go pee, you supposed to pull off and leave her right there. You ain't supposed to go wait and see.
Right.
You ain't supposed to wait and see if she come back. Like, leave that bitch right there at the gas station. You heard, man? Let her Uber at that point. Like, if your bitch ass gonna go in the bathroom and use a corner store bathroom, you heard me? I'll let you slide in the restaurant.
That wasn't funny.
I'm not. It's places I'm not gonna let you slide. I'm not about to let you slide in Walmart. Pissing in Walmart. Chill out. Don't do it. Even the Walmart keep clean bathrooms. Piss before you go to Walmart. Corner stores. Like, no, we're not about to do that. You heard me? I'm gonna reach over and lock the door and pull off. You heard me? And I'm not tolerating, pissing outside. But at the end of that's on a first date, like. But at the end of the day, to each his own. Some people might like that. Some people might have a fetish for women pissing. So what the hell?
But it all goes back to he wasn't funny. Like, I guess he said he write his he write his lyrics, but he should have had a ghostwriter writing his lines.
Right. I mean, and the reason
his
why
jokes. Like, somebody need to write his jokes for real.
And if you piss outside, you gotta have tissue. Like, ladies got. Men, we different. It's good to have tissue if you're a man. Good. Dab and go ahead on because you got a little drip left over. But women need tissue. If women don't dab when she dab, like
she gonna be
pissy pussy. You heard me? Like that's just what it is. So the joke was sexist. Then it got to being racist, and it turned into a lecture, and then went to a concert. Like. Tip you all over the place. Like, come on, my nigga. It's time to sit down. Time to check that shit off the bucket list. Bow gracefully.
I think he would have did better with sharing one of his funny studio moments.
Right.
Or something like stick to what you know.
Right.
Like I said, hire somebody to write your jokes. That's it.
Maybe.
And then you rehearse your jokes, and then you perform your jokes. It's like acting.
If you want it, listen, Tip. This is about to be a disaster, bro. We're going down disaster lane. And right now, you're doing 200 on the dash. You heard me? Slow the fuck down,
He
bro.
said he has an advantage. He has an advantage.
You know what? He said that for. I'm so glad you said that, TC. He said that for a reason. He's right. He absolutely has an advantage. He had no fucking business being on that stage with the legends that was there. We had DJ Envy in the fucking building. You understand? Like DJ Envy.
Breakfast Club. Shout out to the Breakfast Club.
Shout out to the Breakfast Club. There's thousands of people in here. You understand? Like this ain't no mom and pop joke shop. You are on a big platform with legendary
It's mainstream, man.
comedians. Show them people some respect. You know, if I was Tip, I get up there and what I tell the people is this, straight up. Y'all know I'm doing this comedy thing. We got legends in the place, and I want to give a huge shout out to them before I do my music. You know what I'm saying? Because one day I want to be on the same stage as them. You know what I'm saying? So y'all wish me luck on my comedy adventure. You on the stage with Bruce, Eddie Griffin.
I sure would have liked to see him at Fat Tuesdays in Hollywood.
You know what I'm saying? Like he just jumping on too many big platforms, and you're not even a seasoned comedian, let alone, you know, you're an amateur comedian. We know you a A-list rapper, but you an amateur comedian doing bits with fucking legends. You damn right you got an advantage. Tip.
More of the story.
Yeah.
That's not your ministry, Tip. It's not. Stick to acting, you know, rapping, whatever else you do. But comedy is not your ministry.
Really not your thing, bro. You know
like,
what I'm saying?
I feel like if he work on it, you know, he could get funny. I mean, like I say, if he link up with some comedians
too serious.
and stuff like that.
Like he with the fussing at the white boy. You saw. You have part of the fucking stimulus system that is systemically keeping our people under the judiciaries. That's what he telling the white man. And you saw. You shall be held bound to your imprisonment of what you're doing before the justifications.
Man, look. Like I said before.
How would you, Tip?
Like I said, that's hang it up. Hang it up.
Stop, Tip. Chill out. So moving on real quick because we got to get through the rest of them. But listen, you're still one of my favorite rappers, Tip. You know what I'm saying? With this comedy shit, you might want to downscale this and go underground for a little while. You know, and build you up some momentum and seeing what's working for you before you start taking this shit to 10,000 people, 5,000 people crowds. You know what I'm saying? You might want to be a little bit careful with that before big things popping and shit be stopping ASAP.
Yeah.
So let's listen. NOLA, we got some NOLA news. You know, like I said, you know, as a you know, janitor at the Lifeline New Orleans Talk Network, I've always said that we have to start covering more local news dealing with hip hop, dealing with NOLA culture, dealing with what's going on in our city and what's trending and what everybody's talking about. Like, you know what I'm saying? And give our commentary, how we feel, what we think about it. And I'm going to be real, I'm going to be honest with you, we've been avoiding certain conversations for a while. I've been trying to fill out the atmosphere, trying to see how people felt about this, how people felt about that, just trying to relay a sense of, you know, unurgency. You know what I'm saying? If I could say it like that, of, you know, just trying to see how everything gonna play out. But we got OG murder in the news, and it's on some comical shit. It's like on this T.I. shit. We don't know what to think. You know what I'm saying? Is it real? Is it fake? You know, like should it stop? Should it keep going? Like, you know, so OG murder. If y'all don't know who OG murder is, I'm not gonna even sit here and no shade, no cap, pretend to know who he deep down really is. I know from just little seeing what I see, he does music. He has a background with a lot of legendary people from the city, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if he have ties to these people or he worked with these people. I don't know what the hell going on with OG murder and the relationships or people he know in the industry, you know what I'm saying? But all of a sudden, it's a lot of motherfucking beans being spilled on the dance floor and people got on tap shoes. And they just tapping right now. They, you know, they really trying to, you know, not slip and fall. And that's what OG Murder got him like. You know what I'm saying? You ever seen somebody tap dancing on beads? Think about that shit. So that's what our OG Murder got the local legends in the NOLA tap dancing on beads right now. And a lot of them are responding. That's just in my opinion. So that's just my analogy when I think of all of this shit. Like, for real, like, you know, I'm gonna be real about it. Like, for so many people for this shit to hit the way it hit, you know what I'm saying? And for this man to come out and do this shit, I'm gonna speak on it now because is what it is. It's news. Fuck what they talking about. It's fucking news. You heard me? And here's the latest news in the OG Murder saga because it's too much fucking news to start from the beginning with this shit. So let's start from the most recent. We're going to talk about the most recent response with OG Murder, and it's with 7 Ward Shorty. If most of y'all been following this shit, I'm not going to go back down memory lane 3 hours ago on what the fuck happened with OG Murder and 7 Ward Shorty. But it's been a lot of shit that's been going on between these two dudes on Instagram for the last few months. Most recently, this happened. Play the video.
Hold up, man. Hold up, y'all. I gotta say this. Look, check this out. Y'all send this message to OG Murder. Boy, you ain't ducking this smoke. Answer the phone for the Athletic Academy, man. You heard me? Nigga trying to tell me you trying to duck the boxing match and all this that's supposed to be coming up May 1st. Man, we got thousands of people around the country that's waiting on this fight. I wasn't gonna go too hard on you. I was just gonna punch on you a little bit. So look, y'all send this message to OG Murder. I'm blocked on all his pages, so I don't know. I ain't got him blocked. He got me blocked. So the guy right here up above me, y'all send this message to him and tell that boy to reach out to the academy because they're looking for him. May 1st is approaching. I won't fight.
It sound like fighting words to me. You heard me? Nigga said straight up, he won't fight. I don't know if it's a publicity stunt. Y'all let us know what y'all think in the comments. Is this a publicity stunt? Is this real? Like, do y'all want to see a fight between 7 Ward Shorty and OG Murder? If y'all been following this saga of lately, Tiara, what after seeing this, what's your initial response?
I mean, that was definitely a call out, but I don't think it's smart to do it because I mean, based on what's been going on, that wasn't a friendly fight for entertainment or whatever like that. I mean, like we was talking about it earlier, you look at it from an entertainment aspect. Cool, yeah, go for it. But as far as like personally, street wise, I don't think that's a good idea simply because if it's not them, like they cannot be like beefing for real or whatever like that. They can have the fight and it is what it is, but their followers is something totally different. You know, and it'll backfire on them, and then we'll have some brouhaha or some boisterous people in the crowd, or you know, and you know wherever or whatever. Like I think it could get messy really quickly. It can get messy really quickly. So I would say no. I mean, and that's just from
NOLA. That's Tiara C, yeah.
It's for me being involved in a lot of things, and
right.
I'm involved in a lot of competitive things.
Like, do we really need to see this side? Like, these are 80s and 90s babies. These are our peers, you know. Like, you know, it seemed like OG is an 80s baby. 7 Ward Shorty maybe is 90s baby. I'm not sure what these dudes' ages are, but it appears that everyone is, you know, grown ass men right now.
I'm more concerned of the sideliners because being a part of
you know what I'm saying?
Being a part of a competitive, I'm a part of competitive organizations and stuff like that. We're very competitive, but we see a lot of backlash from our second liners, our sideliners and stuff like that.
Right.
And that can actually backfire on us. Even though we don't have anything to do with it, it can backfire on us. So pertaining to that call out to that fight, entertainment purposes, yay, boom, it'll be booming. But like on the back end of it, I don't think it's a good idea because it'll backfire and we're going to get something that we really don't need in the city.
Right. You know what? You know, like you're saying, it can backfire. The money could go bad. You know what I'm saying? Fans can go bad. One side don't like this side.
Yeah, and you know, once it's time to divvy up money, people get crazy.
It's too much to me. To me, it's too much. Look, first of all, let me say this. I know OG striking a nerve with a lot of y'all right now. he taking it to y'all. He might see this shit and come after us, you know. But see, I've learned not to respond to certain shit. Personally, like me personally, I'm rubber, you a glue, whatever bounces off of me sticks on to you. That's a childish shame, but that's one of the most realest things. Like if you know, you can't stop nothing I'm doing. First of all, you're not going to stop me from waking up, and you're not going to stop me from going to sleep with peace of mind. That's one thing. Responding shit like this, you know, like anybody making up lies, anybody's that's trying to defame your character, you know, defamate your character, whatever they want to call that shit. You hear me? You know, there's systems in place for that. There's already systems. I'm just being on some grown man shit. Fuck all the hood shit. Fuck all the street shit. Where the background music at? I'm not feeling it. You know what I'm saying? Where's the background music? You know, we don't. If you got to be grown about these situations, first of all, it's only time to get money. So if ain't no real money involved, then I would not be making time to fight no OG murder. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we gonna have some kind of match, a boxing match, we need to know what the purse gonna be. We need to know how much money gonna get made before we even talk about fighting. You know what I'm saying? Second of all, if you gotta, you know, come out here and say, look, this how I feel about this. Boom, boom, boom. You ducking this, you ducking that. You need to pull up, handle your business. Like, it seems like it's all a gimmick. You know what I'm saying? On some street shit. Not on no murder, kill shit, but on some man-to-man street shit, it's on site. When I see you, I'm going to address it. And whatever level you on, that's what level I'm going to be on. If you on a level of chill, we can talk, we going to stand and we going to talk. If you on some fuck shit, use whatever, it's going to be whatever. That's what I'm on. You know what I'm saying? That's what I've always been on. I'm not about to lash out. I'm not about to be responding on social media. But that's just me. Like, you know, like I'm a scary nigga when it comes to drama. The reason why I'm so scary, because I'm scared of what the fuck gonna happen. I'm just being real. I don't want nothing to happen to you. I don't want nothing to happen to me. I'm scared of something happening. Because if something happens and we can't come back from that, that's the worst. And as a man, I got to be able to say that and not sound crazy saying it. I don't want nothing to happen. So if anybody come at me sideways, I'm not responding publicly to anything unless it's legal concerns and blatant lies.
Well, for real, because I'm going to hit your pockets, baby.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
keep
my own, if I got something to say about the situation,
I'm going to hit your pockets.
You know, it's going to be, look, we got lawyers involved in this and that, bloom, 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 blah. Well, what's your side of the story? Whatever their side of the story is.
Because at the end of the day, I got to cover my behind because I have things going for
Right.
myself. I'm going
so I'm not
hit
knocking
your
7
pockets,
Ward.
baby. Keep
I'm
on
not,
talking.
Look, whatever, it just seemed like a gimmick to me. I'm going to be real. If you got to, you know, no cap, no shade on P-Town Mo, you know what I'm saying? Even with the P-Town Mo dropping his video saying get in the ring, like I was like, man, this is ridiculous. This shit seemed like it's a gimmick to make money, to catch a wave. It seemed like y'all niggas, this a publicity stunt. You know what I'm saying? It could be real. It could be real fucking real. You know, it could be up and it could be stuck. But the way it comes off, and on top of that, you know, like when we find the time to do this shit, when how you gonna be focusing on being who y'all are or who this man trying to defame? You know what I'm saying? If you a legend, it don't matter what a nigga say. You a legend. You feel me? Your accomplishments make you a legend. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like you the coolest rapper in the industry, then you feel like you the coolest rapper in the industry. It doesn't matter what nobody else think. If you feel like a nigga lying on you, you feel me? And it's damaging your name, your brand, your career. It's fucking with your money because that's how you make money. There's avenues in place to get a person to stop doing that. And then you can sue them, and if they make anything, that money gonna be automatically garnished. You feel me? So like we gotta be smarter. And look, as far as entertainment purposes is concerned, I think OG Murder doing a good fucking job. I'm gonna be real at that shit. Like, this shit is entertaining. He got a lot of people tapping in and watching. Whether you like it or dislike it, it's fucking entertaining because sometimes that's what people want. They want to see drama. They want to watch that shit. They want to be engaged in that shit. They want to be indulged in that shit. And some people will do that shit. Some of y'all call it clout chasing. I'm not gonna define what it is. I'm gonna just say it's drama. Anybody can agree with that shit.
Right.
You know, whatever side of the table you on, it's drama and the shit selling. So y'all do what y'all do. But that's the recent shit that's been going on in the streets of NOLA with OG Murder and 7 Wall Shorty. So, you know, let us know what y'all think. Should it be a boxing match? Should they fight? Should they not fight? You know what I'm saying? Should they move on? Let bygones be bygones? Or should something happen because of, you know, what OG Murder said? You feel me? So that's what it is.
That's what it is.
Yeah, I think. But so since we talking about local news, we talking about local trends and what's happening and shit like that, it's only right to give shout out to local businesses. You heard me? We want to give a shout out to the people who laced us with the clothing. You heard me? Give a shout out with Family Ties. Y'all, if you watching, listening to the podcast, you could go to our Instagram, the Liveline 504 BNTC. Gonna post a picture. Go to the livelineapp.com. You feel me?
Family
and you
Ties.
can see some of our events from the last show. You heard me? I mean, from the last. So you can see the pop-up shop / fashion show.
Yes.
And I forgot to tell y'all, we got another one coming up on May the 7th.
May 7th. Yeah, we got another one.
So you go to livelineapp.com to get more details about that. We are looking for vendors right now at the moment. And all you got to do is just $75 for a table. If you want to participate in the runway, it's a pop-up shop and a fashion show. So if you want to participate in the runway, all you got to do is pay $100. That'll get you a vendor spot, and you get to be in the fashion show. Or if you just want to be in the fashion show, you can't really stay to do the pop-up shop, it's just $25 to be on the runway. Yes. All contributions go towards the Bethesda Community Development Corporation, which helps us develop in media and personality, you know what I'm saying? Yes. So just like you see us sitting here, it allows us to be a community station. So it goes towards a word they call. So without them, this really wouldn't be possible. So I want to give a huge shout out to them for bringing their talents to the table, you know what I'm saying? So thank y'all, I appreciate it. And DJ Platinum, I'm going to give a big shout out to him too for, you know, coming to the table, you know, supplying us with the music. It's important, you know what I'm saying? Kind of have a DJ. So, yeah, we got DJ Platinum.
I don't know too many pop-up shops that have a whole DJ and a runway.
We got a DJ, a runway, photography, videography, you know what I'm saying? We have all vendors is getting interviewed, you know what I'm saying? We supplying y'all with that footage. So we lacing y'all with a lot of stuff just to say it's a pop-up shop, you know what I'm saying? But it is a fashion show too. So, you know, we got it popping right here on the West Bank Expressway. That's 7601 West Bank Expressway in Morello, Louisiana, you know what I'm saying? So we got thousands of cars passing in front of this building every hour. So there's plenty of opportunity to make some money, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Look, we got to get to this Inside the Lab mix. Your hears me brought to you by the Liveline Radio. Got to shout out all the artists that's inside the Lab mix. But hold on, wait up. Are we going to do that? We have time for that? Are we doing that?
We haven't did it in a long time. Let's roll it.
Before we get to the Inside the Lab mix, we got to bring something back from out the, you know, the cracks and the crevices. You heard me? We gotta do this right quick.
Let's do it.
So, all right, look. If y'all haven't seen it in a minute, it's because we never did it. But listen, let me go ahead and hurry and do this so we can get out of here. We got this segment called TTBS. That's an acronym for That's That Bullshit. And this right here is really some TTBS. Roll that beautiful butt diarrhea footage.
There you go.
Take that. Lord have mercy. This is TTBS on the live line. Roll that footage right quick, dog. Shit, this is so crazy. I can't believe this. And you already know
your wife home, shit, cause soon as he come home, this motherfucking shit right here, I'ma throw this whole goddamn pot of shit, cause I done took me 5 motherfucking X-Lax. I took 5 X-Lax, so I'm doing. So when my husband come home, he gonna get a shitty deal.
Oh, he's to the door. He's to the door. Hold on. He to the door. Oh, shoot. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. She finna throw it. Oh, he to the door. He to the fucking door. He to the fucking... Hold on. I'm on the floor. Hold on. Because he can see us through that thing right there. Oh, shit. She finna throw that shit on me. For real, bro. That shit so fucking stank. Oh, she threw that shit on you. Oh, shit. Hold on. Did you really just start?
What you beating on the door?
Baby, look, I would have beat the brakes off of her. And I don't condone violence at all, but you throwing feces on me, bruh.
No.
Feces.
No.
Feces. You doing feces on me.
Bitch, you better get your... She put her foot in her ass for real and threw some feces on that nigga.
But y'all didn't see the whole thing though. Like
it's like a 3-minute long video.
She took a laxative.
Right.
Set on the bucket.
She took 5 laxatives.
Set on the bucket. Emptied out her colon and her guts. Then she gonna set that thing on the kitchen counter. Wait till he
Did you see what she put it in? It was one of them bathroom buckets.
A wastebasket.
Oh yeah, man. It was
and all because
she's squatting on that bitch like it's a warm seat.
But all because she got word her husband was up the street cheating. So you gonna throw your but
this is what the killer part to me was about. You done did all that. You done pulled your pants down. You done hovered. She's squatting over that bitch. I don't know. You know what? I know your leg working that strong. She's sitting on that bitch. You ate 5 pieces of X-Lax. You ain't squatting over nothing. Bitch, you propped on that motherfucker like a baseball catcher, you heard, man. You on that bitch like you on a hockey ring. You sitting on that motherfucker, and here's the part where it fucked me up. Because most of y'all will be on that bitch with your legs closed like, oh, Lord, I gotta get it out. Yeah. No, this bitch got a piece of magazine. She got a whole magazine in between her legs. So she owned that bitch. Talking shit. And then they got churn in the house. She in the middle of the motherfucking floor taking a shit with a piece of magazine as a sensor. Saying, I'm gonna get that cheating bitch. I'm gonna get that cheating bitch. And when this man, you got cheering in the house, they bucking you up, they gassing you up, you all bucked up now. You got it on the kitchen counter and shit like that. You done, look, this what T.I. was telling his son about. This why they booed T.I. off the fucking stage behind shit that women do like this. It was supposed to be a joke, but no, this shit is real.
You don't joke
life.
With feces,
you know what I'm saying? This shit is real life. She put her ass on a trash can, you heard me, and she's a married woman. You shouldn't have married her nasty ass. She been pissing outside without wiping off. Pissy pussy, brown booty, wiping her ass with paper. You ever wipe? No, you didn't do this before. Because you shouldn't wipe your ass with paper toilet paper. She wiped her ass with paper bag. I'm trying to tell you right now. She wiped her ass with paper bag. Okay? And she threw the shit on you.
But I rather somebody spit in my face than throw feces on me.
She wiped her ass with a paper bag and threw it on you. The brown paper bag. I'm talking about something.
Next. My stomach is turning.
Better get you some of that soft toilet paper.
Next.
Your bitch nasty, dog.
Next.
If you stick with her, that's on you, my nigga. For real. Like, that's worse than Ritter, and that's worse than what Jada did Will, you know what
Man,
I'm
you know she could do real time for that.
Yeah, dog. You saw it on the floor.
Feces,
Like she
bruh.
had, it looked like, ooh, she had big old pieces of Snickers in that bitch.
Man, like I wasn't trying to.
Boy, you lucky she went from Uptown.
See it.
If she was from Uptown, you would have had them crab legs. You'd have had a Zatarans on you. Boy, you would have had a mixture of some shit thrown on you.
I don't
If
know.
she was from
I don't know.
Uptown, boy, you lucky. She sounded like she was from Florida, though. So, you know.
I don't know. Next. Please.
That's what people from Florida do. They crazy.
Please, next. Let's get
Let's
to
get ready to get up out of
the
here.
Inside the Lab mix.
Yeah, here's me. Tiara said I done made her stomach. I ruined her appetite. Look at her face. Y'all got to see her face. It's so classic. It is so classic.
We going with the you got me stuttering. This Inside the Lab mix. We got 7 War Shorty.
We couldn't smack the shit out of her because she threw the same shit on him.
We got 7 War Shorty featuring Judah Clanbug, Ma Rat. We got
7 War Shorty gonna kick your ass, OG Murder. I'm just letting you know that. He gonna fuck you up.
We got I'm all jacked up. Can you finish it?
Okay, yeah, we got Blu-ray La Boo. You heard, man? Blu-ray, you be wearing so many different faces on the gram, dog. I don't know what to expect when I be scrolling and I see your page, you heard me, but it always be funny. We got that beautiful Danisha, you heard me?
That was nice.
Good, you heard me? We got Dino, by the way, with hi. Ooh. We got Holly Grove King with I Prayed. We got Gutter Gang J Black with Looking. We got Nino Calvin. Man, shout out to Nino Calvin. Man, you doing your thing, you heard me? Yeah, that's what's him, you heard me? We got Bun the Pusher. We got G.I. Peaches. Remember that song Cash App G.I. Peaches came out with?
Send that money to my Cash
We gotta
App.
start playing that again. I really like
Cash
Cash App by G.I. Peaches.
That's
and we
my
got
favorite
Weed
song by
Junkie.
G.I. Peaches.
You heard me. Man, shout out to all the Inside the Lab mix, especially Dino, by the way, girl. You owe me an interview. Yeah. Dino, I need you to step up to the live line right quick. Sit down with me and TC so we could get this together right quick. It's a few questions I need to ask you. And I know I'm not going to ask you until you pull up. You heard me. It's a few things I need to ask you, Dino. So, yeah, that's the Inside the Lab mix. We hope y'all enjoy. If anybody's aspiring artists out there, if you haven't got your music played on the live line yet, just hit up on us on livelineapp.com. Submit your music, and I will submit your music tab. Make sure you only submit one song at a time. Don't try to submit multiple songs at a time because it's not going to come out the right way, you feel me? So one song at a time. If you want to send as many songs as you want, that's cool, you feel me? We'll make sure we get those songs in rotation. And don't forget to download the NOTN app in your app stores. That's the Apple and Google store. That's the NOTN. And if you don't see it, NOTN, just add a dot. It's just funny. I don't know why it's doing that. For some people's phones, I type in NOTN and it pops up. And then some other phones, it doesn't pop up. So add a dot if it doesn't pop up in your Apple Store. Don't forget to do that part. Matter of fact, just do it anyway. Even if it does pop up, still put the dot in. Get in the habit of it. Yeah, you feel me? And that way you can be with us 24/7 everywhere you go, and you get access to the free radio station that's exclusively for 504 artists. You heard how I say exclusive and then made another word, Lee? I wanted to say because it's exclusive to 504 artists. Exclusively. Because I got to take a sip of my mouth dry. I'm sorry. I'm struggling to get through it, but we going to get there. But this was another great show. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Always coming through. My partner in crime. So, before we get out of here, where they going to see us at again? In them streets? What's this? West Bank Super Sunday?
Yeah.
All right. We going to...
West Bank Super Sunday.
Y'all going to see me, TC. I'm not per se going to be with TC this time. TC going to be with her tribe. You heard me? I'm going to be like a shadow. I'm going to shadow her tribe out there. So, she going to be with her people, her tribe, and I'm going to shadow them. But it's a little bit of a twist, but definitely, you know, West Bank Sunday coming up. The live line will be in the building. TC will be out there masking, you heard me?
Yes.
And if you see us, say what's up, shout us out, you heard me? Come get on the camera, don't be scared. Shout us out, you feel me? In meantime, in between time, we love y'all, you hear? Oh, one more thing before I go, I want to say rest in peace to my brother from another, you know what I'm saying, my neighborhood, childhood friend, Israel Scott. Most of us know him by Izzy. All of his childhood friends, no point intended. The brother had great hygiene. We called the Pissy Izzy because the name just stuck with him. You know, it's all good. It's all hood. The whole hood called you Pissy Izzy. That's because we love you, dog. And it was because of his hygiene. It just was a name. It rhymed. Pissy Izzy. Well, Pissy. And it stuck with him, you heard me? The whole hood called him that. But it was all love, man. And we going to miss you, brother. You know what I'm saying? We know you ain't having smiling down on your family. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all your brothers and your sisters, man. We love y'all. My condolences to the family. I know y'all going through some hard times with this one. Him being the youngest. Man, whatever y'all need, bro, we here for y'all. Can't wait to see all of y'all to celebrate his wonderful, his beautiful life. You feel me? We going to do that big. We going to set him out in style. And I'm just at a loss of words right now because I'm just still shocked behind all of this. But I do know one thing, Izzy, you were a great friend, you were a great brother, you were a great family member, a great uncle, you know what I'm saying, a great son. And we're going to always and forever, you know what I'm saying, remember you. That's what it is. Yeah, dig. We did the Inside the Lab names. We about to get out of here, TC. Thank you for that. I appreciate the little back rub. That made me feel so warm and special. You know what I'm saying? That's my dog, though, man. One of the realest. Power line soldier for real. You understand? Shout out to the whole KWK. Shout out to Powerline. Shout out to the whole Avondale family. Shout out to the whole West Bank family because he was known from Avondale, Algiers, and across the river, you heard, man. Shout out to everybody who loved my dog and who supported him and was there for him over the years. That's how I show y'all, you heard, man. We got to go. We'll see y'all next Tuesday, same time, same place, Live Line TV and radio podcast. We out, Bo.
All right, there you go.
TSA been cracking down, put them on the Amtrak. Yeah, I'm sending hits like Sean Payton at Piston Rack. Pressure, I can handle that. Never needed no nigga. How you claim you bro now when you ain't swing for bro now? I don't rock the oil runners, I just buy my whole them. Never leave my brothers no matter what, and that's on phone now. I don't smoke no weed inside my house cause I got coke here. Bulletproof the whip, so if you shoot, I just ignore them. Feds on my dick and city cops been on my coattail.
Ex broke my heart, felt like Tony, couldn't breathe again. But I'm in the streets, back to me again. I keyed the whip, then I deleted her. Beat up his bitch cause she believed in him. Defeated, no bitch, I never deleted her. My money longer, things getting slimmer. You wasn't with me in the gym, you's a contender. Keisha Cole, I remember they try to hinder this goat. Still go, streaming cutthroat, do you won't smoke? Cause I heard you bitches coked out. Got a gang of bitches, we smoke our booty poke out. True religion, I'm still a Christian, stomp a hoe out. Go outside, no never that. I heard these bitches bad about these niggas I never had.
Police got a lot of questions. You gon' lock me up or not? Asking shit like why I stay, I just reply you butter top. Fuck the cops, let's let them stop, non-stop. Who writing my checks? I'm not from the projects, but I give it all to my set, cause they hoping for me. My mama hoping for me. I gotta go one day, just take care of Jamocha for me. Damn, my dog on that X had to tell him shake back. He don't know how to act, but he still hoping for me. He want a trophy for me. Yeah, I'm worth more than money, but millions getting closer to me.
What it is, y'all know it's your boy Choppa, the real Choppa, man. Where your head go at on his way, you know what I'm saying? Y'all look out for the new album, it's called Life is Bigger, man. New Orleans Talk Network, man. What's up? Y'all know where it is. Come on, we about to drop this thing, man.
I need them bands for these seeds that I'm playing. Used to fuck with you, but now I'm like, fuck you. Your chains don't make quick lights and black, get them something. Man, I try to put a nigga on, I'm 100. I'm glad you got the fuck one and come back from destruction. And now I hate to have to do you song. I hate to have to see another funeral. You let your thoughts get in your head and start fooling y'all. Me and my niggas do it big like them Dooley Charles. Yeah, yeah. I can let the beat rock in this bitch.
Make it all tripping, but we ain't in love. I like you, you cute, but baby, you just fun. I don't wanna hurt you, cause them niggas hurt me. I don't wanna lie to you, cause them niggas lie to me. No, I'm in my bag right now. And baby, I'm above myself right now. So make me feel good, fuck my head up, make me feel like I'm the only one. Show me that you different, really different. And how you gonna make me feel different than the other niggas did before?
Hold up, motherfucker, heard you running with the blocker. Take a nigga woman and fuck the later than nothing. I touch him harder forever for muffin. Nigga, we better from nothing. I'm saying something, little boy. Yep. Niggas with opinions, that ain't found, I'm fucking dead. My stream count over 20 million like the grave. Now they begging for a nigga from the top like the head. Yo, what you said? These young niggas won't all the star. Then go yap them to the law. Yeah, I don't know where these niggas getting off at. How you move 69 like a mall rat?
Spelling shit wrong. I always fuck them niggas, then send them niggas home. Heard my pussy good, he wanna try me out. Take it out the pussy, put it in my mouth. Heard this pussy good, he wanna try me out. Take it out the pussy, put it in my mouth. Sliding on his face like a snail. Send that nigga back like a package in the mail. Sliding on his face like a snail. Send that nigga back like a package in the mail. I want that dick, but that dick gotta lean. Fucking while he sleep, feel it in his dream. I want that dick, but that dick gotta lean.
Up the heavyweight in another state, had let them know we come from Section 8. Been about my business, check my resume. He rather tongue kiss rattlesnakes before he ever played. Look, gone off the medicine. My dog a veteran, he pop perks like exaggerant. This little bitch, he ain't buying nothing, bro, who let him in? Like Lenny tryna score me some new ranks and lettermans. This nigga want me to throw him somewhere like I bullets on it. This little bitch tryna steal my sauce, I think she rigatoni. Found out what he wanted, told him pull up on me. Look, I don't care how much he wanted, come and get it up.
What's up? You already know who this is. You're BankBoy the Prince. Y'all make sure y'all watch the live line, man, because it's going down every night. We on the live line. You heard me? I'm watching it every night. I'm looking at it every night. I'm listening to it every night. It's going down, man. Y'all come through 504 live line. It's popping. It's your boy BankBoy the Prince, and I'm signing off. You heard me?
I wake up early and I'm on it. Say I pray and I'm gone. Pray for a son before I die so he can carry my own. I bear reminds, but I ain't never had to bury my own. I understand why you get mad when I don't answer my phone. Cause this shit get deep. I'm getting money, got me running through these city streets. I know bitches even when the closest niggas even me. Behind that bread, you gotta keep it toasty even when you sleep. Strangers turn larger when your dog become your enemy. But you told me do it out of love and let me genuinely. It's all love, I know you probably thought once of killing me. I see you flow, you let me see you drunk off that Hennessy.
Bucking up these niggas and they really ain't nice. Always talking murder cause they really can't fight. And I'm just tired of hearing the same shit. Like who the fuck co-signing them? His shit sound like the last shit. Everybody talking stack shit. Ops, guns, and mad shit. That shit sound like some trash shit. But y'all calling it a damn hit. I can give a fuck about what's the tea. I'm more concerned about improving me. I can give a fuck who got my back cause nobody got it more than me. To all you haters, stay tuned, there's more to see. Too much dedication, I'm destined for greatness. From manifestation, it got me in places and counting this money and being around people I'm supposed to be. Really, really, really big on energy. So all them negative vibes and lower vibrations don't even get close to me.
Believe that. It's the homie BankBoy Resight.
And your girl Tiara C.
And we are the host of the Live Line TV and radio. And check this out. We got this brand new radio station. And if you a 504 artist and you trying to get your music played on the radio, all we need you to do is what, Tiara C?
All I need you to do is go to the livelineapp.com.
That's right.
Submit your survey and boom.
That's right.